almost every guy right now is chasing women, and that's the exact reason why they're losing. Now, don't get me wrong, by saying this, but like women aren't bad. Okay, that's not the issue. Women are amazing, beautiful, love women. The issue is that they're searching for the men, guys, whoever. They're searching for the wrong thing at the wrong time. They're searching for a partner, someone to take care of when they're out of shape, when they're broke, they, lack discipline, they're lost, you know, they're lost and they are focusing on getting girls. Their social media is the reason that's affecting them. They are scrolling all day, they're seeing all these beautiful women, and then they're trying to, get somewhere. And listen, I'm not speaking out of my ass, I'm speaking first hand experience. I'm speaking, from my own from my own life. As someone who's trying to get over, someone who actually has gotten over this, who's learning more. I just want to share my side so that you can also learn from that. That's my whole plan. So, like I said, they're focused on this woman. They're texting this woman. They're begging them for attention. But that's the thing is that you doing all this, and what do you have to offer? You know, like, sure, love is love. Okay, I don't personally believe in that shit, but like, if you find someone, I guess it's you don't need to have all these things like material, money, whatever. But it's just, what's the word? It's preferable, I guess. It'll of course, like, make you more of an attractive person if you have a better body, if you have a little bit more, financial security. Yeah. So it's the main one of the main points is that women do not, what's the word? They do not care for men who are constantly chasing them. They care for a guy who's chasing something way bigger than women. And you know what you should actually be chasing instead of them is, number one, like I mentioned, you should be chasing a better body. You should be chasing a purpose in life. You should be doing something that gives you this drive to wake up, something that makes you excited. You should focus on chasing discipline, doing things you say you're going to do. You should focus on making money, um, not to flex. You should be focused on making money, not to flex, but for freedom, financial freedom. That's like one of the end goals I'm sure that a lot of people want. But like, I also want to touch on having a purpose. Like I said, having a purpose, you're gonna just have this confidence. You're going to it changes your energy in a sense. I think you become a better person. You feel really good about yourself, when you have something that you're working on, something that makes you happy, something that makes you proud. You just elevate yourself in this higher level, if I'm that's what I'm saying. And then paying that with a good body, a good body that makes you also feel confident, a good body that demands respect out of other people. You become unstoppable. And eventually, you work on other skills like social skills. And then women start noticing, you're not focusing on them. You're focusing on whatever you're doing. And then women start to take notice. They start looking, they start glancing, they like, oh, this guy seems interesting. They go up to you, they talk to you. And I guess, that's how relationships, whatever, start. For example, okay, so recently I've been touching a lot more grass. I have been going out, I've been playing pool a lot like this past couple of weeks. And it's just where, sure, I kind of like I'm putting myself through exposure therapy in a sense, because I try to talk to a woman when I can, just to get that fear out of me, you know. I know a lot of people might be scared, but to talk to a woman, same boat. Years, years and years, same boat. But doing that like kind of exposure therapy kind of helping me. It kind of helped me. So like I go to play pool, whatever. I'm just focusing on playing pool, and then maybe someone um kind of like you notice things, right? So you notice like if someone's looking at you, they keep glancing towards you, towards the table you're playing at, and then they kind of gives you like an opening in a sense. You know, you can like go up to talk to them like, hey, you know, do you want to come play pool with us? Opens a conversation, opens, you know, this whole interaction. And I've had this like 3 times this past time, and it was really fun. You know, I really enjoyed it. I think I learned a little bit. I learned a lot. um and I feel like it made me a bit more interesting, made people more interested in me, because I not only, you know, noticing the small things, but also giving off this energy of us playing pool, and just having a good time, enjoying it with your bros, whatever, and not like caring about like anyone else, just focusing on game and stuff. It just gives you like such a different energy where people want to come up to you, or not like approach you, but like they take interest in you, they look at you, they notice the things that you're doing, you know. And it all comes with like, you know, working on yourself. It's all like a puzzle that you're building, you know. Pieces are putting together. You got your body, working on your body, working on your purpose, working on making money, working on what else, your discipline, comes together puzzle, and then makes you this person that's kind of magnetic in a sense, kind of pulls other people towards you. And yeah, so instead of focusing on people, focus on yourself, and then the people will come. They will be drawn to you. They will feel your energy. They will see that, okay, this guy's approachable, he's calm, he's not like sitting in the corner shy or scared to talk. He's not trying to like be mysterious, when in fact, instead of being mysterious, he just looks like he's an antisocial person. You know, you just have to keep that high, kind of highish energy, you know. And yeah, people just find you more interesting. People want to talk to you. And yeah, so like I said, you need I keep on saying this, stop chasing women. They will come eventually, but the only way they will come is by working on yourself, by building your own garden. By building your garden, the butterflies will come. Thank you guys for watching my video. This is Zen. I'll see you again next time.